Hello friends, welcome back to your practice. My name's Sophie. Today we are going to move through a nice flow. At some point we'll be facing the back of the mat. So if you like to have your eye on the screen most of the time, then I recommend maybe putting your device to the side of your mat rather than in front, because at some point we're going to be facing the other way. That being said, I do give really clear instructions, or at least I try to. So if you practice a lot and you know that you don't really have to look at the screen, then don't even worry about it. You'll be facing the back, but I'll be telling you exactly what to do with your body. If you enjoy this class, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and comment and like, and let me know what you're thinking so that I can know that you're enjoying it and continue to put out these videos. All right, we're gonna get started in a seated position. Oh, by the way, you need a blanket as well. Grab a blanket if you don't have one. It's optional. We're gonna have our knees on it at some point. If you don't mind, if you're maybe on a carpet, you really don't even need it if you have a carpeted floor. So just a little extra kindness to the knees. But I'm gonna start sitting on the blanket, and that's optional for you. And we're gonna sit tall and lengthen the spine and draw the shoulders back and down and close the eyes. And take a deep breath in and a breath out as you arrive on your mat, arrive into your body. Take another breath in and exhale. Again, fill all the way up, fill your lungs. Exhale. And continue to breathe naturally. Start to activate a deeper breath, Ujjayi breath, in and out of the nose. If you don't know what Ujjayi is, at the end, when you exhale, you slightly restrict your throat so it sounds like an ocean wave, or it's like a whisper-like sound in the back of your throat on your exhale. We use that to help ground us and guide us through the practice. So continue to breathe like that and open your eyes, blink your eyes open. And bring your right hand behind you and your left hand to your right knee. Lengthen your spine and twist. Take another breath here. And then bring your right hand that's behind you, bring it to your knee, wrap it around so that your arms are crossed, and then round your spine. Round your spine, tilt back on the pelvis, take a couple breaths here. It's like you're doing cat pose. And as you come upright and lengthen your spine, bring your left hand behind you, lengthen and twist. Good. Take one more breath. Take your left hand on the ground, grab onto your right knee, round your spine. So again, arms are crossed, chin goes towards your chest. And then come upright and bring your right hand behind you and twist. Take an inhale, we'll kind of speed it up. Exhale, right hand to left knee, round your spine. Inhale, come upright, bring your left hand behind you, twist. Exhale, left hand to right knee, round your spine. Inhale, right hand behind you, twist. Exhale, hand to knee, round. Last one, inhale, left hand behind, twist. Exhale, hand to knee, round. Stay here. Now come upright again and release your arms. Now reach your arms up, interlace your hands, flip your palms up. Keep the thumbs together just 'cause. Draw the ribs in, inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, round and curl again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, rise up. Release your arms on your exhale. Good. Come into tabletop. Take your blanket if you have it. If you're on carpet, don't worry about it. Put the blanket underneath your knees for tabletop here. Turn your hands around so your fingers face your knees. Tuck your toes And either stay where you are or start to move forwards and backwards. If you do this enough, your arms will open up a lot more. If it feels difficult, it's okay, that's normal. Nothing wrong with you. And maybe even lift the palms even more so you're just on your fingertips as you go back, a little extra stretch for the fingers. And then come back onto your hands, turn your hands around so your fingers face forward. Good, tuck your toes and lift your knees for a downward facing dog. Leave the blanket where it is if you have it. And just start to pedal out your heels. Maybe lift and lower your heels a few times. Take a breath in and breath out. Find stillness wherever you are. And then walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Take little steps. And once you get there, grab onto your elbows and take a ragdoll fold. Perhaps rock side to side. I like to take the feet nice and wide here, the knees nice and bent. Let your head hang heavy. And then release your hands down to the ground. And we're going to slowly stand all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders back and down. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale. And on exhale, twist to your right. Try to keep your hip bones pointing somewhat forward as you twist to the right. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back behind you into low lunge. Set your back knee down on the ground. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg. We're gonna move back and forth like that. Inhale, bend your knee, open your chest. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Keep the left fingertips down, reach your right arm up, twist to your right. So this might feel really intense through the outer right leg. Feel free to bend the knee a little bit. If you have blocks, you could put your left hand on a block. Definitely recommend having them handy if you have them at home. If not, no big deal. Take an inhale. Exhale, put your right hand down to the ground. Bend your knee, come back into lunge. Lift your back knee up off the ground and step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step your right foot back behind you into low lunge. Set your knee down, take a breath in. And on exhale, straighten your left leg. Inhale, bend, move forward, open your chest. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten the leg. Good. Inhale, bend your knee. And exhale, straighten. Stay here in a half split. If you need to slide your heel forward a little bit, you can. Keep your right fingertips down. Reach your left arm up for a half split twist. Long spine. If you already lost Ujjayi breath, bring it right back. It's a practice of constantly reminding ourselves to come back to the breath, which takes us out of the mind into the body. Take one more inhale. Exhale, put your hand down to the ground. Bend your knee. Lift your back knee up and step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Connect inwards to yourself. Take a couple breaths here as you're folding deeply. Maybe shift your weight a little into your toes. Good, and then on your inhale, stand and reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus, back bend, open your chest. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back behind you, right leg forward. Set your back knee down again and reach your arms up to the sky. Take your right arm back behind you and your left arm forward as you twist. So open arm twist to the right. Good, inhale. Exhale, set your left hand down onto the ground. Tuck your toes and lift your back knee as you continue to twist to the right. Now, as you're here in this position, move your right foot over to the right so you come into, so now you're in a lizard twist with your back knee lifted. Good. And now continue to slide your right foot back a little so you're on your outer edges of your feet. Outer edge of your right foot, outer edge of your left foot. I call this funky lizard. Maybe reach your right hand back towards the back wall or the back of the room a little bit more. Good. And from here, transition into side plank. So step your right foot on top of your left foot. Good. Hold here. Put your right fingertips behind your head. Maybe lift your right leg. And hopefully you don't have a plant in the way like I do. For 3, 2, 1, we come into plank. Good. Set your knees down and lower down for a modified chaturanga. Even if you can do full chaturanga, do this with me. And then come back up. Notice how you have to use your core more when you're in a modified chaturanga. So lower down halfway. So it just trains us to use the core. Come back up. And then lower all the way down. And lift up for cobra. Inhale. Exhale, lower back to the ground. Tuck your toes, press up to plank. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Look forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus, back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up again. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right foot back. Set the knee down, reach your arms up. Take your left arm back, right arm forward, twist, squeeze the hips towards each other. Deep breaths. Maintain Ujjayi if you're doing that. Inhale. Exhale, put your right hand down, left arm up, and lift your back knee. So you're reaching the left fingertips up to the sky and really finding a lot of space in the shoulders. Now start to slide your left foot to the left. So you're in a lizard. Take a breath here. And then we'll roll onto the outer edges of your feet. Maybe the left hand reaches back. Continue into side plank. Left foot on top of right foot. Left hand behind your head. Option to lift your left leg. For 3, 2, 1, come into plank. This time regular chaturanga halfway. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Good. You can move the blanket out of the way now. And from here, we will come back into down dog. Walk your feet up to your hands. Or hop if you'd like. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. Here we go. We're going to start moving through our flow a little bit longer of a sequence here. Take your arms back behind you. Shift forward. Lift your heels. Put your heels down. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Arms back. Shift forward. Lift your heels. Heels down. Reach your arms up. Exhale, let's go one more time. Airplane arms. Heels down, reach the arms up. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Low lunge. Now keep your left fingertips down, reach your right arm up. Good. From here, we're gonna rise up to a high lunge twist. So that's why you only have your left fingertips down, not the whole palm. And slowly rise up. If for any reason you felt a twinge in your back that didn't feel good, stay here. Otherwise, come back down with me, left fingertips down, right arm up. Rise back up. Inhale. Exhale, back down. Once more, up. Well, a kind of 1.5 more. Come back down. Keep your back leg strong, rise back up. Stay here. Inhale. On exhale, warrior 2. Open to the left side of your mat. Soften here. Straighten your right leg, triangle. Find this sense of expansiveness through the chest. Rise up to warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Hands on your hips, straighten the right leg, and readjust for goddess facing the left side of your mat. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Get low. If you can, take your arms to cactus. Option to lift your heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs. Back of the mat, warrior two. Good, now put your left forearm on your left thigh for side angle and reach your right arm over your ear. Now continue to reach your left hand to the back of the mat. So it's like right in front of your right hip. So it's just kind of a variation. Your left hand reaches back, right arm reaches forward, left arm is across your body. 2 more breaths. Reverse warrior. For this variation, your right arm crosses in front of your body, left arm reaches back. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. So now you're facing the back of the mat. If you can't see me, no worries, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Rise up to high lunge, reach your arms up. Breathe. One-legged mountain. Take your right leg with you as you stand all the way up. Your right leg is in 90 degrees, just right out in front of you. Now you're gonna bring your hands to your heart and come to tree pose, right foot inside of left thigh. Hands at your heart, stand tall. Maybe reach the arms up. So you're here in tree. From tree, we are going to do a cross-legged forward fold. So bring your hands to your heart, cross your right foot over your left foot and fold forward. So it's an IT band stretch for the outer left leg. Two more breaths here. Fold deeply, really get that stretch. From here, uncross your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Good. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale. Twist to your right, exhale. Hook your left elbow over your right knee or modify as you need to. If you ever have pain here, just come upright more. You can still have your hands to your heart. You just don't have the elbow hooked over the knee. Lift your left heel. Lift your whole left foot. Can you balance here for a minute like a flamingo? And step your left foot back into a high lunge twist. Palms together. You're twisting to your right. Your left elbow hooked over your knee, or you're upright if you need to be. Option to split your arms. Option to bind. You pick. Full bind, half bind, or just keep your arms split, or keep your hands to your heart. If you're bound, open the arms up. Hands to your heart, everyone. Hands to the or come to the center for high lunge. You're still facing the back of the mat, or you reach your arms up. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. So we're making our way around the mat. Inhale, exhale. This is called a mandala flow. Some people call it that, as we move around in a circle. Good, now Skandasana, front of the mat. So bend your left knee into your side lunge. That's what Skandasana is, but you're kind of low down. So there's not really a great English term for this. Shoulders back. Maybe the right toes lift. Good, inhale. Exhale, turn and face the front of the mat. Low lunge. Good, breathe in and out. Lift your right leg up for standing split. Focus on squaring your hips. Make sure you can see your right toes behind you, all 5 toes pointing down. If you want to play with your balance, you can grab onto your left ankle with one or both hands. Good, hands to the ground. Step back to low lunge. Step back to a one-legged plank. Lower onto your forearms. Keep your left leg lifted. Good. Come back up onto your hands. Can you keep your left leg lifted? Chaturanga, you can keep your leg lifted as well. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Look forward, step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair, reach the arms up, sit low. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, arms back, shift forward, lift your heels. Heels down, inhale, reach up. Exhale, again, airplane. Heels lift. Inhale up, once more. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, arms up. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot goes back. Keep your right fingertips down in your lunge. Twist. Left arm up. So remember, just right fingertips. So you don't have a ton of weight in your hand. Now slowly, slowly rise up to a high lunge. Twist. Good. Either stay here or slowly go back down. Good. And then slowly rise back up. And then go back down. Again, reach up. Fingertips back down. And rise back up, stay here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Go deep into your knees, we'll come out of it in a second. And then straighten your left leg, triangle. Left hand down, right arm up. Smile. Find that joy. And rise up to warrior two. Hands on your hips, straighten the leg this time. Keep your legs wide. Toes a little in. Keep your heels wide, toes a little in. Inhale. Exhale, fold for Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands to the ground. Any variation you'd like is fine, or just keep your hands where they are. Can you engage your glute muscles, your upper glutes, and lift them upwards? Good, come back up into a half lift. Put your hands on your hips, bend your knees a little. Slowly stand up with a flat back. Warrior two facing the back of the mat. Right forearm on right thigh, left arm over your ear. Now reach your right arm across your body. I hope you guys can see me with my black pants against the blackness behind me. It's hard to tell on my little screen. Take one more breath. And then reverse warrior. Cross your left arm in front of you. It's just a variation that's fun. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Pause here. Low lunge. Rise up to high lunge. You're facing the back of your mat in a high lunge. One-legged mountain, one-legged Tadasana. Take your left leg with you. Hands to your heart. Pause. Tree pose, left foot inside of right thigh. Reach your arms up. Stand tall. Hands back to your heart. Cross your left foot over your right for a braided or twisted fold. Or a cross-legged fold, rather. So many names. Notice if this one IT band is tighter or less tight than the other one. Just observe. Nothing wrong with that. It's normal. And then uncross your legs and come into chair. Sweep the arms up. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist to your left. Hook your elbow. Palms together. Maybe you're upright instead. Lift your right heel. Lift the whole right foot. Step back and do a high lunge. Twist. You got it. So either stay here or split your arms. Maybe go for a full bind or half bind. Open your arms back up if they're bound. Hands to your heart. Come to center for high lunge and reach your arms up. Good, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open to the right side of your mat. Good, from here, Skandasana, front of the mat, so you bend your right knee into side lunge. Hands to your heart. People always ask me if the heel is supposed to be down or up on the right foot. Doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like doing. Good, turn, face the front of the mat now. And then standing split. Lift your left leg up, square your hips. One more breath. Oh, actually grab onto the ankle. I'm sorry, I forgot. Let's grab onto the ankle with your right hand or both hands. 2 breaths here. Now step back to low lunge. Step back to one-legged plank. Lower onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Keep your right leg lifted if you can. Come back up onto your hands. Chaturanga if you'd like. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Good. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step your foot outside of your right hand. So an opportunity for a little arm balance here. Put your back knee down. Good, and you're going to twist over to your right side. Then you're going to put your hands down on the ground. All right? And your elbows are going to support your thigh when you get there. Thigh and your knee. And then you can lift your feet off the ground. So this is Ekapada Vinyasa 1. And you can fly. This is optional. And then you can come back down to the ground, back into your lunge. Good. Lift your back knee, straighten your right leg out. Nice. Now bring your back foot up and in a couple inches for pyramid. Blocks super helpful here if you have. Left hand on block or on fingertips on the ground on your inside of your right foot. Put your right hand on your hip. So keep your both legs strong and relatively straight. You always want to have a micro bend in the front knee. And then take your right arm up. So we're in revolved pyramid, or it's called revolved triangle, but to me it seems like a revolved pyramid. Can you lengthen your spine a little more? Find that space in your upper back. Find that twist. Inhale. Exhale, put your hands down to the ground. Step back to low lunge, and then step back to down dog. Lift your left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Put your back knee down. Come upright with your hands to your heart. Twist to your left. Good. So you can either stay here in a twist and work that, or get your elbows far over as you can to the other outside of the knee, and then come into Ekapada Vinyasa 1. This is my harder side, but try to support yourself with your elbows, and can you extend your legs out? And it should feel like your face is pretty much on the ground almost, but your face should not be actually touching the ground. For 3, 2, 1, let's come back down into a lunge. Good. Breathe here, and then lift your back knee and straighten your left leg. Good. Bring your back foot up and in for pyramid. Right fingertips on the ground, right inside of the left foot, or right hand on block, left hand on hip. And then can you begin to rotate? Don't let the right knee like really cave inwards. Try to keep that nice and strong behind you, back leg strong. Rotate the spine more, and then lift your left arm up. Extend the arm a little higher, twist a little more. Inhale. Exhale, put your hands down. Step back to low lunge, and then step back to down dog. Wonderful job. Take your hands wide. We're gonna hop there to a seat, or just sit down. But if you wanna hop, no big deal, just hop out in front of you. We come to a seat. Let's take the legs nice and wide. Good. Majority of people, I feel like 95% of people should stay upright here and open the legs or feel the thighs rolling back. If you are comfortable going forward and you can keep your spine long, then walk the hands forward. But what I don't want to see is a rounding here, because that doesn't really help anything or anyone. So you can walk your hands forward, you can put your forearms down, maybe flex your feet. Everybody's bodies are different here, so just honor your own. Do what's most beneficial for you right now in this practice. And try to keep the mind still, calm in the midst of the chaos. That's you. A mountain, a still lake. Just walk the hands back up. Good. Take your legs straight out in front of you. Let's do a forward fold here. So take a little bend in the knees. Since you have your blanket, let's sit on it. Why not? You can sit right up on it. Makes it a little easier. Straighten the legs with a little bend in the knees. And then grab onto the outer edges of your feet. So if your knees need to be bent a lot, that's fine. Good. Lengthen and then fold. Use this time to really go inwards. Observe your body breathing. And really soak up the stillness of the mind. Slowly rise up. Slow. Lay onto your back, but you're going to take your blanket, unfold it, and use it as a little support under your head. Again, unless you don't have one, then it's fine. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Good. And then keep your right knee in, take your left leg long. And let's take a twist by bringing the right knee over to the left side and the right arm out to the right. And then bring your knee back up. Hug it in. Switch, bring the left knee in, right leg long. And bring your knee over to the right side. Just basking in the sensations of the body being more open, the mind being calmer. Recognizing that this feeling, this is your true self. This is who you're meant to be. Just keep practicing. Don't ever stop. And then you have the tools in your toolbox to come back to when you need it. Then bring your knees back to your chest. And remember that there's an ebb and flow of the practice. There might be weeks or months that you fall out of it, and then you might come back to it, and that is completely normal. You're not less than a person. If you do that, you're more human. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet and take happy baby. If there's anything else that you want to take in your practice right here, if you need to get in a back bend, feel free to. If you feel satisfied like I do, we're going to make our way into Shavasana for the most important part of the practice. Stay here. There's a temptation to leave when you're at home, when nobody's watching you. But for yourself, for you, can you stay? For your family, for your friends, for everyone who benefits from you at your best. Soften the eyes. And let your whole body let go. Let go. Let's begin to bring ourselves back by inviting little movements into the fingers and toes. You can rub your fingers along your thumb. Stretch your arms overhead. And then roll over onto your right side. Pause for a moment there. Take a breath in and out. And slowly come up to a seat. Sit tall. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for being here. I hope you feel amazing. Bring the palms together at your heart. And let's just bow together to end our practice. Namaste.